Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope you all doing well. Let me introduce myself. My name is Putri Siahaan and you can call me Jenny. This is such an incredible honor to me because I can do my first speech in English even though it's via video. Here, I would like to sharing with you guys about mental disorder. I think almost all of us know what disorder is. Mental disorder, or also called mental illness, is a wide range of conditions that affect mood, thinking, and behavior. Who don't know anxiety and panic attack? Anxiety and panic attack, of course, we hear quite commonly, right? And many of us find it a little difficult to tell the difference because you can say, yeah, the symptoms are quite similar. When talking about differences in definition, based on the website that I read, namely halodoc.com, anxiety disorder is a term to describe a mental disorder characterized by symptoms of worry and fear, having trouble sleeping, restless, or even feel sadness and easy to get angry, and so on. While panic attack is a feeling of fear that appears suddenly and feels intense and sometimes for no apparent reason. Panic attack is arguably a symptom or attack which can happen to anyone and even those who don't have a mental disorder. And now everyone, please spare your time for a moment because here I will tell you a little bit about my story. So, I often feel restless when I'm going to start classes, but it often happens several days and even a week before the class starts. At that time, I started feeling restless, worried, afraid, and couldn't even sleep. In my mind is, what will the class do later? And I will keep wondering to myself so that it makes me not feel calm until it is difficult to me for sleep. Not only that, I often think that if lectures start offline, I feel excited, but I also nervous. I started wondering, will I have a good friend? What if no one wants to be friends with me? And so on. But what happens most to me is a panic attack. Why does it happen? Sometimes I don't know why. But usually it is because several things that distracting my mind and make me think that something horrible is gonna happen. And then my heart will rate increase. I'm started to sweat. Then my muscles stands up. Then I'm shaky, and sometimes when I very panic, I get nauseous. For example, when I'm going to do a Zoom meeting, I often feel panicked and suddenly my heart rate increases and I start to sweat and I am shaky. I think it is because I often suggest that the teacher will ask me some questions by pointing randomly, and I suggest that I won't be able to answer the questions because I'm scared and not confident about my grammar and my speaking. Other than that, I often worry too much about something that makes me uneasy, like when I was going to do a presentation. I often think where and feel scared at first, so that distracts my mind and makes me nervous and makes me feel uneasy. So, how do I handle it? First, I put my feet on the floor and then I take a slow deep breath while suggesting that all will be well and nothing will happen. I repeated it several times and then slowly my heart will rate down. But there is another thing that I think is important to do as well. That is telling our family. I do this often. I tell my family and especially my older sisters, I will tell them that I'm panicked, I feel no calm, and also uncomfortable. Then I explain the reason, even though sometimes I don't know why, and I suddenly became anxious and uncomfortable, like something pressed against my heart, but I don't know why. Then usually my sisters will listen to my story and calm me down. And often they also give me advice to tell me how I should react to it. And of course, it really helps me. They often say that everything will be okay. Moreover, I have tried my best. And the rest just pray to God. Therefore, I can conclude that the biggest support system in my life is my family. And last but not least, don't forget to thank yourself. I often thank myself by saying to myself, "Thank you, Jenny. You got through this. You didn't give up. You did your best and you were great." And I instilled myself that if everything I do with love, then the result will be good. So everyone, I hope we can all love ourselves gradually, little by little, of course. That's all from me. Thank you very much for sparing your time and your attention, and I apologize if there are so many mistakes in my English. And I hope this video can help us to face and cope with anxiety and panic attack. Once again, thank you and have a great day everyone. Goodbye.